Alright, cheers everybody. Travis with Drunken Nights Podcast here. And we are... Currently, I'm just going to go drive and grab some lunch. We're going to do a real crappy lunch from Long John Silver's. So, but since we're on our way and I have some time, I thought it'd be a good time to do a quick video and tell you what I'm going to do today. And it's an update on the 20-minute IPA that I did with the no-chill. That was my first no-chill. And so on Monday of this week, so this would have been, 6 days ago. 6 days ago, we dry hopped with an ounce of Amarillo. And I've been checking that out every few days to see how that's going. And I'm hoping that the dry hops have all fallen out at this point. Last time I checked it, they were still floating around there. So I'm going to have to decide if I want to cold crash it or not. Because I don't want to leave the... I don't want to dry hop for any longer than... I didn't really want to any longer than 7 or 8 days. And we're getting close. We're getting close, right? Day 6 now, so. And it's been a little over 3 weeks since we brewed and pitched the yeast on that bad boy. So, like I said, I am going to be looking at that one and deciding if we need to cold crash it for a day or two to get some clarity, get the hop residue to fall out. So, I'm also going to check on the Hefeweizen that we have in primary. See how that one's doing. Last time I checked it, I wasn't quite ready to rack over yet. There's still quite a bit of foam on the top and Krausen, so see how that bad boy is taking off. And I still have my cider that I added the strawberries to. That's still down there as well. You can take a look at it. It looks pretty gross right now. The strawberries have given off all their color, so they're just kind of gray. Still floating on top. They haven't dropped last time I checked, at least. So, yeah, I really can't wait for this IPA to get bottled and start to get drunk, because it is going to be really, really good. I already know it's going to be good. Last time I tasted it, I took a gravity reading when I racked it. It was tasting awesome already, so I really can't wait for that one. And then next weekend, or maybe sometime this week if I have a chance, probably won't though. So next weekend is another brew day, and I have a Arrogant Bastard clone that we're going to be doing. So I listened to a podcast besides my podcast. My podcast is Drunken Nights podcast, so go check that out if you'd like. New episode last week, so. But another episode, another podcast called The Jameel Show, Can You Brew It? And they made several attempts to clone Arrogant Bastard. And from the sounds of one, they came as close as anybody's ever going to come to cloning Arrogant Bastard. So, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make an Arrogant Bastard clone. And I'll tell you the recipe right now, too. So, recipe. 90% domestic 2-row. 10% special B. That's pretty much it. Then the hops, they use Chinook. And for the Chinook, it's around... I adjusted it for my no hop or no chill. But I believe it's around 2 ounces at 90 minutes or 85 minutes. It's a 90-minute boil. 2 ounces at 85. 2 ounces at 45. An ounce at 15 and an ounce at flame out, I believe, is the hop schedule. The yeast is White Labs WLP 007, which I believe that is the London ale yeast or English ale yeast. So if you can't get a hold of White Labs 007, just look for that English ale yeast. And am I missing something? Missing something? Nope. That's it. 2-row, special B, Chinook. That's it. So, I'm going to be brewing that bad boy up. And that's going to be a good one. No dry hopping or anything like that I know of. I'm not going to. Should be a shit ton of hops in there already, so should be good to go. So anyways, I'm about ready to pull into this Long John Silver's right up here in a couple blocks, so we've been talking for 10 minutes. I'll get the recording going again when I'm down looking at the beers. So, see y'all in just a moment. Alright guys, so here we are down in the basement where I've got, let's get down here. Okay. So this is where I got my fermenters. This is where I have my fermenters. So, I'm looking at the IPA right now. Still pretty, lots of residue in there. And it's floating around really well. So, I think we're going to have to cold crash that bad boy. So I have a bung that doesn't have a hole in it. So I'm going to put that on and maybe slap a piece of tape on it just to make sure it stays down. And we'll put that in there. Put that in the fridge, which I'll have to get the fridge ready. And yeah, cold crash that for maybe a day or two. Here, in this one, I'm about to show you, is me Hefeweizen. See if you can get inside there at all. See anything? Probably not. I can barely see anything in there. On the top at least. But that is looking pretty good. I might actually wait a little bit to rack it to secondary though. Just a couple more days maybe. So we'll wrap that bad boy back up. Keep the light away from it. And there they sit. Black, purple. And then right yonder, right there. That is the strawberry cider. It's hard apple cider with strawberries added. Strawberries are still floating. So I'm going to leave it there. It's been in there for about 2 weeks or so. We'll just leave it. Leave it for another 2 weeks. And then maybe bottle it up. So, yeah, that's an update on the beer situation right now. So, got these two getting pretty close. The IPA will be bottling up at some point this week. And I'll be racking the Hefeweizen at some point this week. And then at the end of this week, I'll be brewing up another. So I can't wait to try that IPA. And I also can't wait to brew my Arrogant Bastard clone. So, that is all for now. Travis from Drunken Knights Podcast. Peace out.